pumpkin spice French toast, crispy hash browns, fried eggs, and some sausage links. I have about 4 teenagers asleep upstairs. They're probably starting to razzle. I told them don't come in this kitchen till noon, but I'll have some food for them. So let's get that started. There's also, so today I'm feeding 7. There's myself, Dustin, our oldest son, and then our youngest son and 3 of his guests. So that's a normal weekend here, actually. We're the go-to house, evidently. So I'm going to start with my sausage links. Since I'm doing 4 things, the hash browns, the eggs, the French toast, and the sausage links, I'm just doing 1 package, and we're going to just split them amongst everybody. Everybody gets sausage, maybe 2. So I've got my burner up. We're going to get these fried. While these are frying, we're going to start doing some of the French toast. Welcome in, everybody. How are you today? Hey, Ariel and Holly, welcome in. Big Daddy Cupcakes, that's Dustin. He's in the chat chatting with y'all. I do read the comments back after, so I will see your comments, and I appreciate your comments. If you have any questions for me and I do not respond, or maybe Dustin does not, sometimes I respond once I see it, but I'll see your comment later. So if you have anything to say, let me know. Preferably nice. How's everybody doing on this Sunday? Hi, Angela. Welcome in. Thanks for the hearts. I see them going up over there. Welcome in. I don't know what everybody's doing on their Sunday, but today I'm doing brunch. I'm going to start with the sausage links I have here. We're going to get them in this pan. And I'm just going to brown these up. I'm sure you could do them in your air fryer if you wanted. I've never did them in the air fryer. I got an air fryer. So this is 12 ounces of Johnsonville little sausage links. I'll keep that out because someone's going to ask. While those are frying up, I'm going to do my French toast because I have to make a good amount. I've got, what did I say, 7 people times 2 pieces. That's at least 14 pieces to cook up. I've got my oven currently on. It's on very low. That way, as I cook them, I can get them and keep them warm. Then we're also going to be doing these hash browns. I'm going to peel, wash, shred, and then we're going to cook those up. So I don't want these to brown, and I don't want to have to put them in water and pat them dry and all the things. So I'm just going to do those right before I cook them. And of course, eggs are generally last, right? Nobody wants a rubbery cold egg. So that's kind of my game plan today. And I thought I had a coffee, but I don't know what I did with it. So we'll get things going, and then I'll just do a new coffee. How about that? Why not? All right, so I hope everybody's having a good day. Thank you for coming in, and let me know what you're doing today. If you're just hanging out, or, you know, are you working and watching? Are you? Let me know. What did you eat today so far? To me, this is early. I don't do breakfast often or lunch. I'm a dinner girl, and it's probably not the best diet, but, you know, that's what I do. I starve myself all day because I have 0 appetite, but my kids eat. So, but they're old enough to do it themselves as well. So I don't really cook till I have to, or I want to now. Okay, so I'm going to use this griddle, and we're going to get these French toasts all cooked up. So I think those will be the best thing to keep on a warm while we cook up the eggs and the hash browns. Eggs will be last. So I'm just going to brown up my sausage while we're working on these. 2 for 1 here. I might even move that. Oh, what am I doing? See that, guys? Wrong end. That's what she said. There's my first that's what she said joke. For the day. So that I have more room, I'm going to scooch these on over to the stovetop because they're not real that exciting to watch. I just don't want to burn them, and I want to keep them moving in the pan. That's the thing about those sausage links for me. I like the little flat patties because you just flip them, right? When you got the sausage links, you got to roll them around and get all the sides. That might be where the air fryer, I don't know, anybody ever air fry their sausage links? Is it amazing? Maybe I'll try it sometime. I don't do sausage links often, but I was like, hey, let's do them. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Shannon, if you're new here, and this is my kitchen in Oregon. Our channel is Oregon Family Cooking. Big Daddy Cupcakes, who's talking to y'all in the chat, that's my husband, Dustin. He generally does my channel with me. He'd probably step in or two at some point. We might even do Sunday where Dustin's cooking and Shannon's wandering around in the background. We'll see how that goes. All right, so what I have is my griddle, and I got enough bread. I counted out for everybody to have 2, so I'm doing 14 pieces. They're also having sausage links, hash browns, and eggs. So if it's not enough for them, too bad. Just kidding. All right, keep your links moving, girl. So I'm going to use butter. I like to just coat my griddle with the butter because they're French toast. And then I'm going to use this dish right here because it fits a piece of bread beautifully. If it's too wide, you're going to have a very shallow egg mixture to work in. Again, I don't know how many eggs I need. I don't usually count, but how many eggs is it per piece? Who knows? It depends on the size of your bread, I guess. For now, I'm going to use up what's in this last half of my eggs. But never fear, I got 30 more behind us. Because I think I'm going to need at least this. I do mostly dinners over on the other channel. So I try to do more breakfast and or lunch foods. And since I have so many kids or people to feed this morning, I'm keeping it cost effective. Because we need to in life, right? All right, so I don't know. I've been making French toast forever. So if the people have never made French toast, I mean, I just assume you all know how. But here's what I do. I put egg and whisk it really well with my tiny whisk. And then I'm going to add just a touch of milk or heavy cream, but I'm going to use a little 1% and save that heavy cream because that stuff's expensive these days. Just a tad bit. And then if I was just doing standard regular old French toast, I'd just throw a shit ton of cinnamon in there. But today I wanted to put cinnamon and some pumpkin spice. Let's call them pumpkin spice French toast. You got to keep your sausages moving around, guys. With any luck, you manage to get all the sides without having to individually flip them around. All right, so again, I ask questions and then I don't always see the answers. And I appreciate you if you're answering the questions in the comments. Even if you're watching this later, I do love to watch it back and read the comments. And then I get my answers if I ask questions. So mainly because it's hard for me to see the chat. But welcome in, everybody. Have a great day. I hope you're having a good day here. So far, all I've been able to do is really wake up and deal with things. This is just some cinnamon. My dishwasher's on the brink. It's been acting up, but the load I put in last night after my live, this morning, the error code and dirty dishes. It's really the last thing I need. So, I washed what I needed. The error code is probably going to need a repair guy. Bummer. So we're going to be hand washing for a few days, which sounds like a good time here in my kitchen. So welcome in, everybody. How are you all doing? What are we asking? The whisks. Are these little whisks? I'm sorry, I can't tell what trying to read. I got these little whisks from Hobby Lobby, if that's what we're asking. And there's another tiny one that's tinier. I don't know, because I can't really read the question very well. Yeah, I think it's a whisk. It says wish or whisk. So I never got a wish, but I did get a whisk. I picked these up. Oh, and it's this one. Another little tiny one. I just love tiny things, so. I know, it's funny, but not funny. So, you know, they naturally just want to roll to where they want to roll. So now I'm going to kind of just force them to the side, in which, hey, you got to cook that side too. Ooh, like that, see? Because personally, I like it to be that brown crispy on all the sides. I don't like getting that other side that's not. Now, maybe your sausage is cooked all the way, but I like it crisp like that, personally. So at a restaurant, I'll get like, it's not even brown. You just like, what'd you do, boil it? I don't know. Probably not, but it's my theory. Okay, so I put egg, a little milk, cinnamon, and pumpkin spice in my egg mixture. My sausages are cooking behind us. I got my oven on the lowest setting it can go so that as I cook these up, they can just go in a dish and stay warm. That way when these are done, we'll do the hash browns and then the eggs, and then they dish up. That's the plan, Stans. So, I'm using honey wheat bread, just sandwich bread. Now, you can use whatever you want, but I thought the honey wheat would be a good thing, and we usually have that around for sandwiches. And now we just coat them, right? Get them on there. I'm going to put this griddle down about 350 so that I can keep up with it and not burn them. Mix it around. I like to have the spice on all of them, not just the first two that soaked it up. Rude, share your spice. Let's get this pan filled up, and then I'll check on those very sizzly sausage links that are behind me. So welcome in, everybody. My name is Shannon, and I go live here on YouTube every Sunday at 11 a.m. for Brunch with Shannon. It's not always food. Sometimes, well, it's always food, but sometimes it's cakes or sandwiches or whatever the hey I feel like making. Today I have 4 teenagers, 17-year-olds that are real hungry because they're going to be when they wake up. They're teenagers. They can sleep late on a Sunday. That's my plan. Plus, I'm like, don't even go in there and make a mess until I'm ready. Okay, get them on. And then just because, I'm going to go and add a little more of the pumpkin spice to the one side. Without having to just add it all in here as well. Okay, let's check these out. Let's see. I think they're pretty good. This one could cook on that side. More importantly, just make sure they're cooked thoroughly through because it's pork. Now, by the time I char them on all sides like that, because that's how we like to eat them, they're cooked all the way through. So I'm turning the heat off on those little bad boys. I'm going to cover them and just move them over. Everything's off. Perfect. Okay, then let's get a plate to put these on so they can go in the oven and stay nice and warm. Or some sort of oven-safe dish. This will work. Ta-da. Boop. All right, let's check it. Oh yeah, that's nice. So we're flipping them now, but it's been a while since I've had French toast, honestly. Again, like I said, I don't eat breakfast personally often. But we do breakfast for dinner sometimes. It's very smoky in here. The sausages. So when these are done, I'm going to shred my potatoes, and then I'm going to cook those probably in the pan that I just did those hash browns in. And then at the end, we're just going to fry up an egg. You see all the smoke in here? It's smoky. What's going on? It's on my oven. All right. I was going to get out my syrup, which I should already did. Oh, there it is. Okay. You can use any syrup you want, and actually making your own syrup is super simple, but it's also super simple to buy things sometimes and make your life a little easy. So I do that, but it's really quite easy to make yourself. Well, maybe we'll do that another time. I like just regular table syrup. You can have maple, whatever you want to put on it. I was going to make some whipped cream, but I decided, nah. So that's the deal, right? You dip it in your goods and you cook it till it's cooked, brown. Then when you're satisfied, oops, you put it in the dish that you forgot you already got out. My oven's on the lowest heating, that way I can just put these in there and they can stay warm. Because these will even heat up beautifully. You can even freeze them. I used to do that when the kids were little. Make up a bunch and then freeze them, and then they could just go to the freezer instead of eating Eggos or frozen ones like that. Same with pancakes. But now they're bigger and they eat what I make all in one sitting. It's ridiculous. He used to eat one a day or so when he was little. Or they just go grab one and it's a snack, right? They don't care if it's cold. Kids are funny. All right, I'm going to put these ones in here. They won't dry out. They're just going to stay nice and warm. That's hot. And I prefer the taste of butter over spray, personally. And I'm going to put butter on them anyway. Or somebody is. So welcome in, everybody. I've got the sausage links already cooked. I'm working on my pumpkin spice French toast, which literally is just egg, a little milk, some cinnamon, and some pumpkin spice seasoning. And that's what I'm dipping it in. And then just grilling them until the egg is cooked up. I have 7 to feed this morning, or afternoon. Call it a morning around here. I might need a little more egg. I've got our 4, which is myself, my husband, our oldest son, and our teenage son. I need more egg. And 3 guests, which are all teenagers. More eggs. I don't know how many. Let's just do 3. We got 5 pieces left. I don't know the math, but it depends on the size of your bread. But I'm getting about, one of them rolled under there, about 2 pieces per egg, I think. Ow, sucker. It rolled right under the griddle. I got it. Ooh, I also got in a shell. No shells. Better get those 2 off. I don't want to make them icky. They're not icky. They look great. We'll add these to the warm ones. All right, we're in business. We're back in business. So all I did was some egg and cinnamon, and that's normally what I just do for regular French toast. But today, we're going to just add a little pumpkin spice and call it pumpkin spice. I'm not measuring, I'm just looking at it. Like that to me doesn't have enough. We need more. More goodness. A lot of times those first few pieces, it gets all the good stuff. So you got to add throughout and keep mixing. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. That egg didn't get enough last time. Or a piece didn't get enough. All right, so my sausage links are done. I'm going to shred as soon as these are cooked up, a few more minutes from now. We're going to shred potatoes and do some crispy hash browns. I just fry those up right in the pan with some oil and some butter. And then a quick fried egg for everybody at the end. So step 1's almost done. We've got the French toast almost cooked up. I did 14 pieces. I figure everybody gets 2 pieces of these. I'll probably only have 1, so there's 1 up for grabs. I don't like that part, but that's okay. Somebody does. Okay, good enough. I'm going to get rid of this situation and put away these spices. And then we're going to get to the hash browns. Since I've been making these hash browns, they're so simple and good that I'm like, why buy them? And the price of those little pre-made ones are silly. So let me show you how to do it. Welcome in, I'm Shannon. This is my kitchen. This is my channel. It's Oregon Family Cooking because that's where I live in Oregon. And we go live every Sunday at 11 a.m. here on YouTube for Brunch with Shannon. Today we're doing literally breakfast for a bunch of people that are rousing up around here and probably very hungry. So I've got some pumpkin spice French toast here. We're going to top it with some simple table syrup. That's the fancy as I'm getting today. Now I can make a pumpkin, I'll take some of this out. We'll mix it into a pumpkin spice syrup. It's good, but the kids don't all like that, so I'm not going to use the whole bottle for it. If they loved it, I'd just shake it right in this bottle, but they'll be like, ew, I don't like that. So we gotta keep our options open. All right, so let's flip them and get these off. Okay, so we were live last night. I'm trying to remember what I made for dinner, guys. All a blur. We did 2 Jell-O cakes. Oh, marinara sauce. Oh, we did my brain. We did meatballs, and then we made sliders out of them last night, and an Italian salad. And it's all gone today. But these people that I fed last night, 24 meatball sliders and an Italian salad, are all hungry in this morning. So imagine that. Okay, for my potatoes, I'm going to go ahead and start peeling those while this last side cooks. A little goes a long way when you shred potatoes, so I'm going to start with 4, and I'm hoping that's enough. I think it'll be enough. If not, we do another one. Now you can just wash them really well and shred them with the peel, but I'm going to go ahead and just peel them real quick, rinse them, and shred them. Now, if you want to take longer and do it a different way, you can peel them, rinse them, shred them, soak them in water, or rinse them in water, cold water, to get rid of a lot of the starch. But then you have to really drain them for a while and then get a lot of that water out after by patting it with paper towels. And I don't want to play that game. So, have I did it that way? Yes. Are they better? To me, not worth the time. So I literally am just going to leave all that starch in there, and they're still going to be delicious. If it takes 2 hours to do it, it's not in my game plan generally. Ooh, Big Daddy cupcakes coming through in his robe.
Somebody just reminded me of that.
Oh,
I didn't have coffee yet.
Yeah, get me a cup. Me too. I have one, but it's out in the living room, and it's cold. So there's Big Daddy Cupcakes in his robe, and he works from home on occasion, and he painted in it, so there's paint on it. But I wear it mostly, because I can never find my robe, but his is always down here. And so, yeah.
Don't look at me.
When he went out to the circuit breakers to see if we just had to reset our dishwasher and electricity, that didn't work, by the way. I was like, oh, I guess you can have your robe back. And I took it off. Now he's got it. Nothing better than your man's robe, honestly, even if it's got paint on it. I don't know where mine is. Now that I'm thinking about it. Where did you go?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so this is how I do it. We're going to get those off here as soon as I get this done, which is done. Yay, done. He can't see nothing. Me too. I don't have my glasses on. my toast is gonna be tough. Yeah. Well, the thing is, my kids love me anyway. So when I'm at home cooking, I'm not in a restaurant, so nobody's paying, and nobody ever complains. They love it. But I don't know a better way to have everything come off the line at once because I don't have a line kitchen. See, I'm working with what I got. But thank you for your wonderful comment. You don't need to eat them.
I'll mute you in a second.
It's fine. I don't know. Maybe I just looked up and saw that. So that's fine. Maybe you didn't mean it. That's fine. My oven is literally on 170, which is the lowest heating. And it's just going to keep them warm. Because I don't like my hash browns to sit or my eggs to be rubbery. So I prefer to cook them last off the line. That's how I'm doing it. My sausages are probably getting cold over there too, if you'd like to know. But it's okay. Welcome to my life, where we have dry toast and cold sausage. Just kidding. All right, so Dustin's gonna rinse those potatoes for me. Or I guess I can, because he's hanging out on the camera with you. I'll be right back. I'm gonna rinse these as you should. One moment, please.
You get the Christmas stuff.
What's that?
You get the Christmas stuff.
Okay, I love Christmas cups. Mr. Scrooge over here, don't even do it yet. We have a rule. He cannot be Scrooge until October 1st.
I'm not being Scrooge this year.
Well, then let's do it, babe. I love that. I love that.
Christmas.
You all heard it. He said he ain't gonna be Scrooge this year. Some years it's like in July, and I'm like, dude, Merry Christmas. It's like having an elf that loves Christmas and then Scrooge living together for 30 plus years. It's been rough. I'm getting him to put the Christmas lights outside this year. Man did Christmas lights outside our house no matter where we lived for 30 years. Last 4 years, he's like, nope, I'm done. So our house is like as far up as Shannon can reach. It's not very tall. Okay, so back to cooking. Because I'm just going to fry everybody an egg or two based on who they are. Most everybody's going to want two. And those are going to slide right off the plate and then they're going to be served. So, you know. So for the hash browns, I'm going to actually, I'm not going to use, I thought I'd use that, but I'm not. We're going to use this.
Hey, Sheila.
Hi, welcome in everybody. So I am going to get this on, I don't know, medium high. I like to use my, oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Ooh, the super sticker.
My brain doesn't, mainly because I'm 54, my brain does that a lot, but putting this on medium high, I prefer to use my nonstick pan when I do my shredded potatoes. I did it in my cast iron and it's just not successful for me. If that works for you, I'm glad for you. For me, I'm nonstick on this process. Now, I'm going to use a little bit of vegetable oil and some butter. I have bacon grease. I'll use a little bacon grease. We're going to mix it all together. Why not? Let's do it. Think about that. Yes, I do have bacon grease. It's over here from the other day. Add some bacon grease. And then let that melt. And get these shredded. And I didn't want them to sit around because once you shred, you turn brown fairly fast. And you can still cook them and eat them, but I don't like it. I want them to be better. Oops. Like I said, let's just soak them and shit. I've moved my stuff over here.
Thank you guys for all the thumbs up. We got almost 100 thumbs up already.
Really? Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate everybody who continues to follow me and come over and watch my lives and my videos. But I really appreciate your background, babe. I really appreciate all. I'm hearing myself over here. I'm also appreciating all the new people, and I really do appreciate it. Hopefully, you can become part of this community, and we can get to know each other better. I post videos almost every day, but at least 3 to 4 a week. It's usually related to food, almost always, and a lot of them are recipes based on what I've made that week. So this isn't going to be a recipe y'all want, but if you browse my page, you'll find from drinks to desserts and dinners in between. A story. Now these two are gonna, I'm gonna cook probably just one big one in the pan a few times, and then I'll just cut them in portions for the kids. If it was just the 4 of us, I just do little piles, and we get a pile. But I got us almost times 2 today, so I'm gonna do like 2 potatoes in there first. Oh, my coffee's getting everywhere.
Yeah, she has a machine for that, but she wants to handle
Oh, I do. You know, it seems like it's just easier sometimes to grab this, especially for 4 potatoes. Because one, my KitchenAid is a little buried right here with all my ingredients in front of it, and it's not necessary. I still can use my hands and my arms. I got great muscle tone in my arms, if you didn't notice.
We normally have 2 kids, but today we have 5.
Yeah, we got, our oldest son is 30, and then our youngest son is 17, and there's no kids in between, in case you're wondering. And then the teenager always has a crowd here because, I don't know, we love his friends as much as we love him, right up there. Okay, so literally I'm just taking this potato pile and I'm going to just put it in there in that grease, which was vegetable oil and bacon grease. Ooh. And you could add a little butter. I should have. Maybe I'll still do that. I'm seasoning them, so calm down. Calm down. Right now they're just potatoes.
Y'all, our dishwasher broke. It's kind of depressing.
Wah, wah. It's like, you don't even know.
We got dishes to do around here.
No, right now, well, whatever I'm dirtying, but that dishwasher's full of last night's live stream and dinner dishes. Dirty. Because, yeah, that sucks. Anyway, I do a layer, and now don't touch it. Have patience. Let it brown on that side. Now, the first time I made these on a live, I was suggested, hey, put some flour and egg in your potatoes. And I did it, and I didn't like the texture as well of just a raw-ass potato, nothing added.
In a freaking house.
No, hi, Terry. Now, you could add, can you give me the pepper from the table? This one's done. It says, I got nothing. Yeah, we used it all, every little bit. Oh, no, that was salt. Oh, no, I got 2 peppers.
You want salt?
Yeah, whoops. See, this one you can tell because the color, the white and black set, no brainer. Salt, pepper. This one, as you see, it tricked me because if it's not, you don't see it. So, what are you? Oh, I know, but when I didn't have that to compare, I was all confused. Anywho, welcome. I'm going to season this side literally with just salt and pepper.
90 degrees. It's raining here today.
Yeah. But I was expecting that because I don't usually check the weather. I don't care anymore. I used to care.
Oh, thank you,
But,
Muhammad. I'm so adorable. Appreciate you.
Thanks. He is pretty adorable. Thank you. I appreciate your comment. I forgot what I was just saying because you got me off on your adorable shit. Who knows? It was probably a silly story. So right now, I'm going to get the eggs. Nah, I don't got to get eggs ready. Let's do that. I'm going to grate this right as it's happening. If you don't know, I have a little ADHD and my brain goes ding, 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 ding. I'm trying to reel it in. Welcome in. My name's Shannon. This is my kitchen. I live in Oregon. That is my husband who's in chat somewhere, sometimes talking to y'all. That name is Big Daddy Cupcakes because that's what he likes to be called. Anywho, we've been together over 30 years, almost 35, coming up in April. And we go live every Sunday right here in this kitchen, which is where we live. It's not a studio. Don't get fooled. And at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on YouTube with Brunch with Shannon. Today we're literally feeding everybody. Last week I think I did apple pie, and sometimes we did, one week we did bacon 4 ways. That was pretty fun. Terry, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, sweetheart. So anyway, I've got the French toast. Those are done. All I did was make a simple egg mixture, but I added some pumpkin spice and cinnamon to it. I dipped my bread. I used honey wheat bread, and then I cooked them up. They're staying warm right here in my oven that I have on the lowest temperature just to keep them warm. I also have sausage links that I like them nice and, I don't know, you can call them burnt, but I love them to be crispy on all sides, so I got those all cooked up already. Right here are my hash browns. Then we're going to be patient and let them cook, and then try to get a good flip on it and get the other side crispy. Now, I don't always do one big one, but because I'm feeding so many today, I'm going to just do 2 big ones and cut them in quarters, and that's everybody's portion. If I'm just feeding us 4 or a couple people, I'll do a couple, individual piles. That's the plan. And then right at the end, after these are done and I set those aside to stay warm, we're going to fry up a few eggs and get everybody served up. Now, generally, when we're not on a live or on a camera, I cook all the food. I set it up like a whatever line, buffet line. And then I get my plate and I go sit down. And then I say, ready, and they all come and get their plates and join me. But when we're on a live, the kids don't like to be on the camera. And I respect that, and I'm not going to force them to. So I dish them up. You can see this starting to get brown and crispy. So yes, they're all perfectly capable of doing so. But again, this is my live, not theirs. Maybe someday they'll be like, yeah. And when they're adults. They're almost adults. These kids are 17 now, so I can do what I want in my kitchen. Stay out. Just kidding. All right. I did want to take some of my table syrup and make a little pumpkin spice syrup out of it, but not all of it because not all the family likes it, but I sure do. See if I can find my container. I should have did this, but I didn't. Well, we'll use a jar. That'll work. Oh no. Ooh, look what I found. My vanilla. I put it in there. I don't even remember. Oh, 7/21. How long has it been? Ooh, we're almost to 2 months. Oh, we're at 2 months. I only got like 4 more months. I have another jar like this that's full. Well, it's like the 8 ounce. And I double vanilla beaned them to make it stronger. Should we smell it? Oh. I've never made my own vanilla. Oh, well, it still smells like alcohol more than vanilla. So that's probably when you know it's ready. I don't know. Yeah, so I got about 12 ounces of that coming. It only takes 6 to 8 months. So I probably should have another 12 ounces going in the background. And then just keep your rotation. But I don't know. Okay, I'm about to flip these over because I don't know. It's getting crispy. Oh yeah. And if you do it right, it stays together. I probably should just get a regular old spatula, but I'm committed now. And I'm going to flip it and back off. There, it worked. Whew. Just kidding. That was very elegant, I know. It worked. I got her done. And anyway, so as you saw, I didn't add anything. I literally took a potato, I grated it, I made a pile in the middle, I salted and peppered it, and I fried it. No extra shit in there, okay? And that cost me, I don't know, how much do 4 potatoes cost? I don't know, but not as much as you get that little packet, you know, that's shredded and who knows what's in it. Just saying. I try. All right, back to this. I thought I found a jar, but I didn't. And then I got sidetracked with the vanilla. Such is my life. Welcome to my life. Hey, where'd you guys... Somebody used it. Like, hey, I'm going to use this for this. Whatever. We'll just use this. I was looking for my other jar, but... Specifically my Italian seasoning jar, you know, the little one you get, and you get the Italian seasoning, you add the W to the W and the O, and then you add, yeah, that. I love to use it for syrup, too, when I'm not using it for salad dressing. Okay, but whatever. We're going to take a little bit of table syrup. Now, if you have maple syrup, this is good for that, too. And I'm just going to make what I need today, because I don't want to waste it. Most of them are going to eat this right at the table. But for me at least, and anybody else who might like pumpkin spice.
Nice job, Shannon. That's perfect. Now I want Hashbrowns.
Oh, right? Thanks. Really?
I was raised in the Willamette Valley.
Were you, Jeanette? So was I. Well, yes, I was raised here. I was born in California, but we moved here right before my 5th birthday into the Willamette Valley. And so I spent most of my life here. Now, Dustin and I had an adventure where we went across the country and lived for about 8 years and lived on the East Coast. And that was an adventure. That was fun. But then, you know, we came back home when it was time. And now here we are again. All right. So I don't know. I don't want to burn that side, but I don't want to undercook it. So I'm just watching it. Then I'll slide it right off onto a plate. Keep it warm in the freezer, in the oven, and then I'll put the other one in. So in this, I have some syrup. I'm using table syrup. Where's that other tiny whisk? Oh, here it is. Sorry, I wanted to use my tiny whisk.
Does that look okay, Susan?
I got my tiny whisk. On. What is that? That white pants song? You know the one. I got my white pants. I usually tight white pants. Just kidding. Come on, somebody tell me they know what the fudge I'm talking about. What is she talking about? Who knows? All right. Welcome in. My name's Shannon. I'm a little off from time to time. Just go with it. Okay, so we got one. Ta-da. I'm serving 8, so I'm going to just cut them in, or 7. I'm going to cut them in quarters and let them literally fight over the last extra piece. Just kidding. Okay, so we're going to do the other one in case you missed it. So what I added was a little veggie oil, a little bacon grease. If you don't have bacon grease, it's all right. Where did I put that bacon grease? Huh. Yeah. It's right here. If you put things away when you're done with it, you can find it. But I don't live by that. I just say it. And then some bacon grease. If you don't have bacon grease, you can use butter or more vegetable oil. Basically, just give your pan just enough to coat it. Plus a little more to fry. But this pan's kind of like, has a little hump in the middle. You know those? It's not flat. So you got grease on the outside and the center's dry. That's one thing about this pan. But anyway, so you need a little more oil to get to the center. Let that get nice and hot. While it's getting nice and hot, we're going to grate the potato. If you do it too soon and you don't soak them in water, they're going to turn brown. That's literally why I'm doing it now. And that last one I did was 2 potatoes about this size. You can leave the peels on, just make sure you wash them really good. So we take a minute, it's a little workout, but you know, my arms and hands still currently work for me. If you do them ahead of time, you can also shred them and then rinse them in a colander under really cold water and rinse out a lot of the starch. and then drain them and then pat them dry. But that's a whole process I don't like. I did it, and I'm like, wow, is that worth all that? Not really. So, not in my world. I've also tried it with people saying, hey, add in some flour, add in an egg, do this and that. And I did it on a live. And then I was like, I don't like it as well. So I'm back to just potatoes, salt, and pepper. We're down to the last bit of shit here. And yeah, you can use whatever gadget you have to shred. But you know what? If you also just have a shredder, you can do it. You don't need a fancy tool. And I'm lazy now, so we're just going to not use that part. I said that was enough. Okay, so we got nice hot oil. I try to just gather it. You don't even have to do that, but just get it in the pan in the center. And just pat it down. You want to keep it a little solid. You're making a cake.
I don't think you got a salad spinner, do you?
No. Oh, I don't have a salad spinner, but that would be awesome.
You could try it.
Ooh, smart. Who said that? I would love a salad spinner. Honestly, it is a kitchen gadget I would totally have, or should have. Yeah, I like that idea. Unless these things like spin through the little hole. How small are those holes?
Armando.
Oh, thank you, Armando. I love that idea. And yeah, I need one, so maybe I'll get one. I don't need it. But I also do like to show just the basic the basic person in their kitchen. You don't have to have gadgets.
Very much, yes, she does.
I do. Otherwise, let's try a silent moment.
Are you still cooking on TikTok?
I'm having a silent moment. I'm just kidding.
At this point, we are not planning on doing a pop-up on TikTok.
Oh, tonight? Oh.
But you never know. So probably not at this point.
If he is, only because... Oh, shit, I got a potato in my syrup. Oh, hold on. Oh, well. Whatever. Okay, I'm sorry. What was the question? The question is, am I going on live tonight? No, I don't think so. Only because I was live last night. Today, I have a live tomorrow, and I have a live Tuesday, and a live Wednesday. So I only have Thursday off this week. And so I'm looking at the whole week, not just today. If it was just about today's energy, hell yeah, let's do it, right? But I don't know.
We could take tomorrow
Oh, now he's giving me options.
But then I gotta work, y'all. There's a lot of dishes in our dishwasher.
Yeah, that's another thing. You guys, it's a lot of, just having life and feeding your, why does this keep going crooked? And keep up with life, right? Your bathroom cleaning, your beds, your, all the shit. And then throw live streaming on there, guys. It's,
Yeah,
it's prep.
Same name on TikTok.
Yeah.
Oregon Family Cooking.
Okay, back. Pumpkin. I'm just adding a little of that to my syrup and mixing it in. So yes, currently we go live every other night rolling because I like that. It gives me the option to have every other day to post the videos about the recipes I did the night before because I try a lot of new stuff because I've been live streaming 2 years now almost, and it's a lot of things I've made, and so I don't like to repurpose shit constantly. We did meatballs last night, but we made them into sliders, so trying new stuff. Then that requires now I have new recipes to post. So those in-between days, I'm not off. I'm all, if you see my videos, those are work too. It's just different. I love the community we have in lives, but I can only give myself so much. And even with that next week's schedule coming, that's more than a full-time job. So, and I'm a mom at home taking care of kids and laundry and broken dishwashers and keeping everybody together.
Our TikTok live streams are about 3 hours long, so if you think this is slow,
so we thought it was slow.
TikTok,
yeah.
It's a 3-hour live stream.
Because we're here more to hang out and have a community, and what I've learned by live streaming is that, yeah, people want your recipe and see how you make it, but they also want to know me a little bit and what I'm about. So that's what we're about here in Oregon Family Cooking's Kitchen. Yeah, we're making food, but how much faster can I make this for you? Yes, I could have had those prepped ahead of time. Then nobody's going to see how I shredded them or how I made them. So you can scroll easy and find all kinds of programs that are set up to have you in and out of their show. They call it a show. I don't call this a show. I call this my community. So welcome in. I'm Shannon. That's Dustin. We go live every Sunday here on YouTube at 11 a.m. welcoming you into our kitchen where we live. We live in this home. And today I'm making hash browns. I've already got my pumpkin spice French toast. My sausage links are done. As soon as this one's done, we're going to fry up some eggs and get everybody out fed. And then we're done. Now, when I go live every other night on the TikTok, which I've been doing for almost 2 years, we start with a drink, we end with the dessert, and we eat in between. We play games, we talk, we chat, we listen to music, we have a good time. So, again, that's what it's about. And I started out just coming on and doing a quick dinner, but as I live streamed more, people liked this. They liked, for some reason, you either like me or you don't. If you don't, feel free to scroll and find somebody who's going to show you just this.
Well, I'm not really...
Just that. If you want to see just that, there's so many people that just scroll in on that and then they're missing this. So that's why I do it. I do it for the community. I cook all day, every day for my family for years. So it's community for me. So now we're going to flip this carefully. Yeah, I might do it away from myself this time. Yeah. Spot you instead of me. Okay?
Ariel said, you do amazing, Shannon. Take your rest days. You can do it.
Oh, exactly. So it's not that I don't want to. And, Dustin's welcome to come on and make us all dinner tonight. But, Shannon might be up in the craft room getting it ready for Tuesday's live stream that we're going to do up there. So I'm always preparing for the next. I'm always thinking about the next food or whatever video I want to do, keeping you all coming back and entertained so that 2 years later we're not still making the same hash browns. Maybe I'm doing it different. Maybe I'm using a salad spinner. I learn from my community as well. So I am not a professional. I'm just a lady in her kitchen who takes care of my kids at home and found a way to find friends and community. That's all it is. So for me, this was what I'm putting on my pancakes. And it was just some table syrup, whatever brand you want, or you could use maple syrup, and a little bit of pumpkin spice, and I added some pumpkin puree. Whisk it together, shake it in a bottle, and put that on your pancakes and French toasts and items like that. I'm only making a little because last time I made a jar of it, I was the only one eating it, so that's for me. And that's pretty much what I have. I'm going to get this all set up so that as soon as their eggs are off the pan, I'm going to cook 2 at a time in a small pan. They're going to dish up, come get their plates. And that's usually how we do it. No, not yet. I don't need the line of kids quite yet, but soon. I don't know, are the teenagers tromping around up there? Stomping around? Prancing around? Okay, so somebody's awake. Okay. If their food gets cold, that's on them. I told them noon. What time is it? I don't know, because everything is off. What time is it, babe?
11:53.
Ooh, pretty good, pretty good.
I said, Shannon, I love how you explain everything when you cook. Nancy said you make it personal with love face.
Thank you. I try, and that's what I learned. I wouldn't even be a live streamer. I didn't even watch live streams. I was over on the FYP videos and shorts, just watching and laughing, having a good time, and I'd post stuff like, ooh, like I know what I'm doing. Then Dustin's on a different FYP. He's over here on the video, live. We're 2 different people sitting in the same room watching the same app, but watching totally different things. And then he says, you should live stream. I'm like, you're silly. And we were in a really weird position in life, losing parents and having issues. And I was like, hell yeah, if it'll strengthen our relationship and get us you know, and get us out of that funk. And it did. And now we're 2 years later, past all that BS, into new BS of life. But, you know, you struggle, you get through. So there's my second one. But now I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. We're going to do an egg. Dustin can eat first. Now, again, eggs I do kind of dish up one at a time. Because that's just how eggs are. So, there's water in there. Let's get out the food so you can enjoy it while I'm cooking. These are my French toast that I made earlier. Simple French toast. I used honey wheat bread. I dipped it in an egg with cinnamon and pumpkin spice seasoning and a little bit of milk, and then cooked them on both sides. These were my hash browns. We're going to just cut them in quarters. That's the portion today. I have 2 plates. And then the eggs.
I just discovered, guys, if you double tap the screen, it will also give the thumbs up. You don't have to click on the top thumbs up.
We're learning. Cool. So we've been live streaming for almost 2 years in November, but only on TikTok since April. I'm sorry, only on YouTube since April. And only at about, an hour to hour and a half a week. So I like it here. I'm just building a new community here, and a lot of you have come over here with me, so I appreciate that. Just putting my eggs in more than one basket now by being over here. So.
Y'all put in chat.
That's my deal.
Either YT or TT, wherever you know us from originally. Did you find us on YouTube or did you find us on TikTok? TT. Good
question, Big Daddy. Cupcakes. I have to throw a cupcake in there. All right, I'm doing 2 for you. Do you want 2 eggs? Because that's where we're at. He's like,
Mine?
Yeah, they could be. Or you can call Deej. I'll do him first. Your choice.
Yeah, so just found you on YouTube.
Oh, thank you for coming. Well, that's, our... Thank you. Our first few were very much a lot of TT. But now our newest followers have been, we're starting to get YouTube. So I love that. Thank you. Oh, my nose is tickly. I'm going to sneeze.
Susan, me and you, we're not going to get along, I can say.
Uh-oh.
What does Big Daddy do to help you besides open his mouth?
Okay. Well...
Well, I'm a moderator, so I
First of all, what he does first is he just says, scroll on.
If I wanted.
Yeah, if we want. But honestly, we've been together, in April will be 35 years. So through that, I don't know what your longest relationship is. Maybe you can answer that first, and then I'll give you some advice. Otherwise, scroll on.
All right, Susan. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate you.
Thank you for your comments.
Block you from our channel now. I don't like your negativity. Have a good rest of your weekend, Susan. I hope that you
have
are
the day you deserve. Okay, so I got these.
Peace out.
Peace out. I don't know what you said, but there you go. Anyway. I cooked these in butter, and they don't really need more butter, but need and wants are different, right? Okay. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. And then I'm going to give them a chunk of potato and an egg. Is that everything? What am I missing? Oh, sausage. I got my eggs in there. I don't know. It's probably washed out because of the light, but... Now you may call in Deej. Let's do Deej first, then we'll do the other children. Deej is our oldest son, and he lives close enough to just come grab a plate. So forth. But these 2 are going to be Dustin. Or no, I'll give these to Deej first. Call Deej since you're not ready, and then we'll do yours next. Then I'll just do you one egg.
Ariel said, yeah, time for her to go.
Time out for her.
I was pretty patient. I gave her 3 or 4 trolley comments.
I didn't hear all but the one, so. Do you want your egg on your potatoes or just next to? Next to. He's like, that's too many questions, lady.
More on that side, that's way too. Not bad. I like them flipped.
Well, then this one's DJ's because he'll eat it just the way Mama made it. Just like that. I'll flip it. Skylar likes the way you do it. Okay. Thank you. Oh, perfect as well. Do you want pumpkin spice syrup or would you like regular syrup? My son, he's such a good boy. I'm going to put it in a dish though because I don't know if you want it on your eggs. I ain't forcing nothing on nobody around here. Okay.
Oh, Minnie.
But it is good. Me and you will share this shit. Nobody else gets it.
The sun just came out.
The sun is out. Okay, so, oh, sausage. Shit.
Come on, get out of the kitchen, man.
Get out of here, Minnie. Okay, so this is what I did today. We got pumpkin spice French toast, crispy shredded hash browns. DJ likes his eggs sunny side up, couple cooked sausages, and that's my pumpkin spice table syrup. Bring your own fork when you live close enough to get dinner or lunch or where are we, brunch. You're welcome, kid. All right, next is Dustin's. I'm doing 1 egg.
Oh, sausage.
I know, I almost did. I was like, there were 4 items here. Where is it? All right, so Dustin's plate. Do you just want, how hungry are you? 1 or 2 of these? As we get older, our plates get smaller. Our portions, that is.
Minnie, you're really starting to irritate
Or he just wants to have a sausage.
Come on.
That's Minion. I don't. Oh, you can't see him. You can see his tail right there. He's a min pin. Oh shit! I almost lost my yoke. He literally is like 8 pounds. He's about 9. Oh shit! I'm losing my yoke. Did you guys see that yoke just fly off the egg? That's crazy. Get up there. Did you guys see that? I'm sure there's experts in the room that's going to tell me about it. Okay, you want regular syrup? Yes, that's what you're getting. And you can do it all by yourself, because I don't know where you want it or how much.
That's Minion. He's almost 20 years old.
Yeah.
He's blind, he's deaf,
He's got all kinds of elderly issues, but we love him and so forth. We've had him since he was about 6. So this one's not perfect looking, but hey, we don't waste eggs. As long as I don't crack that. Dustin likes his flipped on this side. So do I when I, oh shit, that egg yolk. Something's wrong with this egg. That's so weird, watch. It's just gone. It's like I'm not even gonna be part. I'm just separating, it said. I'm not gonna be part of the egg. I've never had that happen, honestly. Okay, we're starting over, I don't like it. Do over. Redo. I've never seen the yolk literally just pop off like that. What was wrong with that egg? It's not like I make eggs all the time, but I've made enough.
If the center's not runny, I'm okay with that.
I know, but you didn't see this. You didn't see the situation, my love. I should have dished it up just without the yolk, or just the yolk. Like the whole yolk slid off my egg. It was weird. Maybe I was like too soon. Okay, whatever. Here you go.
Christina said, Shannon, my second time here. I'm really enjoying your show.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I'm about to, oh, you can call, that's not. Sorry, once I call those teenagers, then I got a line of 3. And then I got pressure. Nobody needs that shit in their life. I'm just going to cook this slow. I like to cook them as, as a dish like that. This is Dustin's. He's going to put his thing on there. He probably wants, oh, let's put the lid on. He probably wants a little milk.
Very Kathy, yes, an excellent job on that egg. You saved
I saved it and then I tossed it. I was like, that just looks weird now. I tried to like put it back on there and then it was like, no, I'm my own entity. So now it's its own entity in the trash can. I tried.
Good to see you, Stephanie. I don't think we're gonna do a pop-up tonight on TikTok, but you never know.
You never know, but I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'll be on all day for you guys. But I'm on. It's on last night. I'm on today here. I'm on tomorrow night. I'm on Tuesday, and I'm on Wednesday. So we don't want meltdown Shannon. We don't want crash out Shannon by Thursday, right? So I'll take her slow.
I probably would like that, actually.
Some people would love that. Yes. Okay, now for Dustin's sake, we're flipping her over.
I gotta go. I gotta walk in front once you get done flipping.
Oh. It's limited space in our kitchen. If you're wondering where my sink is, it's over there. And there's this much space. So even he has a hard time getting through there. Now, he doesn't like the yolk cooked, but he does like the white? What is that called? Oh, that. Okay, I got 2 peppers and no flipping salt over here. Whew, we're getting exciting. So I got to get that off or I'm going to end up cooking his yolk. At this point, he's stuck with it, no matter how it cooked. Just kidding. All right, so there's Dustin's plate. Again, we're getting older, and this is kind of the size we eat nowadays, but the kids are like, more food. Dustin and I go to restaurants now and share plates. It's like, we don't get appetizers and individual plates anymore. Or we get an appetizer and we just share that, and we're like, wow, we're full. Okay, I'm going to do 2 now for whoever shows up first. Can you let the teenagers know now? And then I got your plate right here.
I just told them.
Excellent. Boop. All right, here's your plate.
Well, I text them when it's ready.
Here's your plate. And what time is it? It's 10. Sorry, not 10. It's 12. So we can actually wrap it up anytime because you saw everything I made. But here's what I made today in case you just popped in. Just a basic brunch or breakfast, or you can eat this for dinner. I did some shredded crispy potatoes. It was literally just a Yukon potato that I peeled, washed, I shredded it with just my regular hand grater, and then I cooked both sides and seasoned it.
The kids will be here.
I did some pumpkin French toast today. And that was basic French toast. I just added in some pumpkin spice to my seasoning. Oops, don't shake your yolks.
Yes, thank you, Armando.
Don't shake your yolks off.
Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Everybody, make sure you click that subscribe button.
Thank
so you can find us next Sunday.
Yeah, next Sunday, I don't know.
Have a good day, Jeanette.
Play it by ear on what I'm going to make. If you have any suggestions, say it in the comments and I'll read them and maybe we'll do it. There's a lot more things I haven't made over here on YouTube than I have made over on TT, that's for sure. So, some of the same old recipes. All right, so that was it. We did some fried eggs. I did some sausages. I did some pumpkin spice French toast. I keep wanting to call them pancakes. And then we did some hash browns. And I started with eggs on my list, but there we go. So that's whatever kid pops in here first. There's one kid. Come here, kid. Whoever's here first at the door gets it. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Shannon. This is Oregon Family Cooking's Kitchen. You're welcome. That wasn't even my kid. It was, I mean, he's my kid, but okay, now you gotta wait for eggs. How do you like your eggs? Fried. But you like the yolk runny? Okay, deal. You got it. You're next. Caleb, here's the syrup.
Yeah, I forgot Drake stuff in.
Yeah, we got, that's why there's 3. But Drake's next. He's like, I didn't get dinner last night, so I'm fucking getting breakfast. I was just like, oh, Drake's here at like 10 p.m. That kid's sneaky. He's stealth. You should be a FBI guy or a detective or stealth guy. Whatever stealth works out. Okay, so thank you. I got 2 more to plate up. So I'm going to do those, and then I'm going to do mine. But we're going to log off now. Thank you, everybody. Again, I'm Shannon. This is Oregon Family Cooking Kitchen. I'll be back next Sunday because I do every Sunday brunch with Shannon. So hope to see you again. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, Ariel. Thanks, Terry. Thanks, everybody. I'll read your comments later. I appreciate all your love. We'll be on TT tomorrow, 5:30 p.m.